Welcome to this episode of Cooking with Kirby. Today we're going to be making some comfort food, and there's nothing more that says comfort food than shrimp and grits. I'm a big fan of cheese grits. I love grits. You know, it reminds me of morning, but you know what? Shrimp and grits, it just takes it off the top. This is a very delicious recipe. So no further ado, let's get down to the recipe so I can show you how to make it. We're going to start out by pouring in 2 cups of chicken broth and 2 cups of whole milk, and we're going to have this on low-medium heat, and we're going to bring it up to temperature. Now we're going to go ahead and season with a little bit of salt and pepper. After about 5 minutes of heating up your chicken broth and milk, go ahead and slowly add in 1 cup of grits. These are not instant grits, so keep that in mind. And just continue stirring. You do not want these grits to settle in, so you just want to continuously stirring this whole time for about 5 minutes. At the end of the first 5 minutes, you're going to notice that it's going to start getting a little thick on you. But you just want to continue stirring. Like I said, you don't want those grits to settle in, because once they settle in, there's a chance that you could burn. Just keep whisking. Now, once those 5 minutes are done, you're going to see that it's already going to be boiling. You want to go ahead and reduce the heat to low. And then we're going to go ahead and cover, and we're going to let that cook for 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, your grits should be fully cooked, and they are ready for the cheese and butter and all the goodness. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, or salted, up to you, and just go ahead and incorporate the butter into your grits. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of cheddar cheese. This is sharp, but you can use mild. And then just go ahead and give it a mix. Very, very simple. You know, we are pretty much almost done with these grits, and just go ahead and incorporate that cheese. We are also going to be adding in another cup. So I just want to incorporate that first cup and then add the second cup. Right here, you're gonna have some cheesy, delicious grits. And also you can add a little bit of garlic to give it a little bit of hint of, you know, that garlic goodness. But this is the way I like my grits, just full of cheese. And once it's done, as you can see, you got that nice, thick, just cheesy grits. And this is how I like my grits, y'all. So we're gonna take 3 to 4 slices of bacon, and we're gonna go ahead and give them a chop. So we're gonna go ahead and cook those up. You wanna get a nice, good flavor for this next part. And just go ahead and cook your bacon to how you want them. I like them a little bit of crunchy, but a little bit of, you know, a little soft on some parts. So go ahead and cook your bacon to how you want to. Now we're going to take a quarter of a chopped small onion, and we're going to go ahead and add it to our bacon. Also with a tablespoon of minced garlic. You could use 2 garlic cloves chopped if you'd like to. And then you want to just go ahead and cook everything down. You just want to get that bacon nice and crispy. And then you want to go ahead and make those onions nice and translucent. And just season with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then once we're done, we're going to go ahead and remove it off the heat. Now we're going to be reserving that bacon fat that we just cooked up. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to go ahead and throw in a tablespoon of butter. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be cooking our shrimp, and we're going to be adding some really good flavor to this. Now we want to add a half of a cup of white wine, and we want to go ahead and let that reduce a little bit. And we're also going to be deglazing our pan. We want those flavors of the bacon to come out into our sauce. This is going to be fantastic when it's done. Now for one of the main portions of this dish, the shrimp, we're going to be using some colossus-sized shrimp, and we're going to go ahead and cook those for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Once you start to see them curl up a little bit and get nice and pink, you want to go ahead and flip them. Now you want to go ahead and season your shrimp with some Old Bay or some type of Cajun seasoning. This, you know, adds a really good flavor to your shrimp. And then go ahead and squeeze half of a lemon in there. Once your shrimp are pretty much cooked on that one side, go ahead and give them a flip, and we're going to go ahead and let that cook for about another 1.5 to 2 minutes. And once you see that other side nice and pink, we're going to go ahead and remove them out of the pan, and then we're going to go ahead and plate up our shrimp and grits. Now I'm a sucker for some cheesy grits, so I got to have a good portion of some grits on that plate. And then you just want to go ahead and top it off with some of that bacon and onion mixture. That's going to add a little bit of flavor there. And then we're going to go ahead and top it off with our nicely cooked shrimp. As you can see, these are nice big portions. And then we're going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of some of those oils that we have in that pan and top it off with some fresh parsley. And folks, you have a beautiful dish right here. So what do you think about that recipe? You know what? I love shrimp and grits. This is a hands down favorite of mine. And you know, just grits period. That cheese and the grits, I'm a sucker for it. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so that we can see future videos just like this. And if you would like the full recipe, visit cookingwithkirby.com and do a search for shrimp and grits. Or you can check the video description down in the bottom here. I'll have the link right there. It'll take you to the recipe. Oh yeah, I have these other videos. They're very good recipes. You should check them out. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.